Hello guys, my name is Harjot Singh and welcome to my IT 415 final project presentation. The topic I chose and why. My topic is to present the population of top 10 countries in the world with the highest population for the last 5 years. Why I chose it? Because rising population is one of the biggest issues today, especially for countries like China and India. China has taken some steps to control their population, but India's population is rising really rapidly, and the high population is leading to poverty, unemployment, and starvation, and issues like those. That's why I chose this topic to work on. And where I got my data from, I got my data from a really reliable source called World Bank. They have really accurate data for almost all events and issues concerning the world today, and that's where I've gotten my data for other projects too. And the visualization tool I have used and the graph type. I have used Google visualization tool. It's called Combo Chart. I chose it because it's really interactive, it's really easy to use, and it's just really simple to find patterns in the data. I have used it before, it's really user friendly, and it gives you HTML code so you can kind of play around with the code and tweak the graph according to your needs and how it works. So let's get into the actual graph. So here we have the actual graph. So these five different sets of bars represent 5 different years from 2009 to 2013. And within each set of graph, there are 10 different bars which represent each country. And these are the names of the top 10 countries with the highest population. Of course, on number one, it's always been China for the last 4 years, and number two has remained the same, which is India, and on number three for the last 5 years, it's been USA, and number four has been Indonesia for the last 4 years. So there are not many changes there to see. Um, so um, let's see. In 2009, the population of China was 1,337,000,000, and they have kind of controlled it and brought it down to around 100. Um, they kind of brought it down to 350, and it was 344 million in 2011. But they have kind of remained the same, and India has been catching up to China, so they really have to work on their thing. And some of the findings that I have found is India and China have the highest population than any other country by a large margin. So if you look at the graph, you can just tell that they are, they have the highest population than any other top eight countries by a biggest margin. And if you combine India and China's population, they are still still have higher population than all other eight countries combined. So you can kind of see there, how the graph plays out. And that's my data for the Excel that where I got from World Bank. And now let's get into the findings. India is gradually catching up to China. In the beginning of 2009, the difference between India and China's population was 147 million, and it has been brought down to only 105 million in 2013. So India has been really catching up to China in that matter. And the other finding that I got is Japan's population has remained very consistent for the last 5 years. So if you can look at the Japan's population, it's always remained around 127 million for the last 5 years, which is really consistent. And the other finding that I got is that U.S. population increases by 2 to 3 million every year. So in 2009 it was 306 million, and 309 million in 2010, and then 311 million in 2011, and then 313 million 2012, and then 316 million. So it's been increasing by 2 to 3 million. And these were my findings. And thank you guys for viewing my presentation. And you guys have a nice day. Thank you.